How casinos hack your brain. The secret psychology of gambling. Have you ever walked into a casino just to look around, and suddenly it's 4 hours later, your wallet is lighter, and you don't even know what happened? This isn't an accident. It's a masterpiece of psychological engineering. Every carpet pattern, every sound effect, every light bulb is designed with one single purpose: to disconnect you from reality and separate you from your money. Today, we are not just talking about games of chance. We are talking about the science of manipulation. We are going deep into the neuroarchitecture of casinos. By the end of this video, you will never look at a slot machine the same way again. In the old days, casinos were designed like mazes. They were dark, cramped, and confusing. You couldn't find the exit, so you just kept playing. This was known as the Bill Friedman design. But modern casinos have shifted. They now use something called the Roger Thomas principle, or the playground design. High ceilings, beautiful sculptures, and open spaces. It feels luxurious. It feels safe. And that is the trap. When you feel relaxed and wealthy, you bet more. They don't need to trap you in a maze anymore. They make the environment so pleasant that you choose to stay. But look closely. There are still no clocks. There are still no windows. Time does not exist here. Close your eyes and imagine a casino. What do you hear? The ringing of bells, the clatter of coins, the electronic melodies. These sounds are not random. They are composed in the key of C major, which is universally pleasing and non-threatening. But here is the secret: you hear winning sounds, even when nobody is winning. A modern slot machine celebrates losses disguised as wins. You bet $5, you win back $3. The machine lights up, plays a victory song, and your brain releases dopamine. You feel like a winner, but you actually lost $2. This constant positive reinforcement keeps you in a machine zone, a trance-like state where the rest of the world fades away. There is a famous urban legend that casinos pump pure oxygen to keep players awake. This is false. It would be a massive fire hazard. But they do pump something else: scents. Scents are the only sense directly linked to the emotional center of the brain. Casinos use subtle fragrances, floral, woody, or musky, that are scientifically proven to induce relaxation and encourage spending. One study showed that people gambled 45% more in a slot machine area that was scented with a specific pleasant aroma compared to an unscented area. You aren't just playing a game, you are being chemically influenced. Humanness hat randomness. We need to feel in control. Casinos know this not. Why do you think craps involves throwing dice? Why does roulette let you place the chips yourself? It gives you the illusion of control. You believe your skill or your lucky throw affects the outcome. The most dangerous example is the stop button on a slot machine. It does absolutely nothing to the outcome. The result is decided the millisecond you press spin. But the stop button makes you feel like you are driving the car. It turns a passive activity into an active one, making it much harder to walk away. This is the most powerful weapon in their arsenal. You play a slot machine. You need 3 sevens for the jackpot. I'll not see you down in a sword yet, right? You get the first 7. Lig cars and swords yonder. Jan so did also she said, but yada top done. You get the second 7. Now the limner style. And the insurance went up balance dusted. Now the start. The third reel spins and stops just one line below the 7. You scream. I was so close. Your brain registers this not as a failure, but as a sign that you are getting warmer. In reality, a near miss is a total loss. But neurologically, a near miss activates the same reward centers as a win. It compels you to try just one more time. It is programmed frustration designed to keep you chasing a ghost. Color matters. Muslims turn and you must down his shit. Mastered your nuts up and down. You will rarely see blue or green in the higher energy gambling sections. Blue is calming. It makes you sleepy. Casinos use your head. Mind don't is out into last units on ice that you have. I don't. Red increases heart rate. Release urgency. Not once the non-straight shall not arrange bastinate into orchestra and band. Mottos are charged out guns. Red is excitement. The carpets often have busy, swirling, almost ugly patterns. This is intentional. It prevents your eyes from resting on the floor, forcing your gaze upward toward the bright, flashing machines. Everything is visual stimulation, designed to keep your adrenaline spiking. Then there are the whales, the high rollers. Casinos have entire departments dedicated to tracking them. They use facial recognition and AI to analyze betting patterns. If a high roller starts losing too much and looks frustrated, the luck ambassador, yes, that is a real job, appears. Smith, you seem to be having a rough run. Let us treat you to a steak dinner and a show on the house. This isn't kindness. It is a cooling off period. They want you to relax, reset your mood, and come back to the tables later to lose the rest of your money. The free room, the free food, it is all calculated. The comp is the hook that keeps you loyal to your own financial destruction. It said. Now, this psychology is moving to your phone. Online casinos and gacha games uses the same tricks but with even more data. They know exactly when you usually quit. They know your payday. Now, they can tailor the near misses specifically to your tolerance level. The flashing lights are now pixels. The coins are digital numbers, but the dopamine hit is exactly the same. The casino is no longer a place you visit. It is in your pocket 24/7. Gambling can be fun entertainment if you understand the price of admission. The house always has the edge. The math is undeniable. But understanding the psychology helps you keep your guard up. When you hear the bells, remember they are a soundtrack. When you smell the perfume, remember it is a chemical nudge. And when you almost win, remember, that was the machine doing exactly what it was programmed to do. Walk out while you still can, and maybe, just maybe, look for that exit sign. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.